What's up, man? What's up, man? What's going on? Yeah, I have a hard time loading my fucking thumbnail for this. I don't know why. And then it doesn't want to start the live. Maybe I gotta turn my phone off and turn it back on. We'll see who else is coming in before I get started. I told everybody I might do this tomorrow, but I might do it tonight. So I decided to do it tonight. Tie a square knot lanyard for Jim's knife. Hopefully tomorrow I get started on yours. All else goes well. I should. Can you hear me all right? Pretty, ain't? Look at that wood grain. Cherry wood. Get my ankle length here. Be red and black. Where are these people coming from? Ronald McDonald and Dairy Queen, both back to back. What's the odds of that? No KFC. Come on. Wow. Ever see that before? This is off to a good start, huh? What's this Wednesday's bullshit, man? Remove. Wow. Taco Bell, Wendy's, KFC. Come on, really? Wow. I'm helping you. I'm waiting for people to show up. I messaged him too, but he must be PW'd tonight. You ain't going on there tonight. Hey, what's up, Wyoming Adventures? Wait for some more people to get in here before I get rolling. I'm tying a square box knot lanyard for a knife I did for Barlow Brigade Big Jim. I'm doing real good. Pretty much I use high carbon steels. I don't do anything with stainless. What's up, Jerry? Yep, I got some rest with the wife. She picked some real winter movies tonight. She gets these cheap, low budget movies from the eastern countries, over in the UK, Europe, and they're terrible. I like to watch the shoot 'em up, bang 'em up movies. She don't. She's got to watch the Hallmark Channel and all the lovey-dovey channels. So when I turned my movie on, she went to bed. So I decided, I ain't gonna watch a movie if she ain't gonna sit up and watch it with me. Well, Robin Hood, my email's in my description. Get my email and email me if you're serious about getting a knife made, and we can talk from there. There's my email right below your post. SC Knife Monkey. Hey Claude, you got my email I see, huh? Here's that knife I did for Louis. I gotta finish sanding it tomorrow and then I'll make him a lanyard for it. Good to go. Got the nice vine pattern on the spine. Nice. It's a match. His sheath's a little different than yours. About the same size though. I got the flu. Kicked me down, so I don't know how long I'll be around. Just thought I'd show my support quick. Okay, cool. Thanks, Claude. So, I guess I'll get on with this. I was hoping Big Jim would show up. Yeah, Levi, I do woodwork, but that's not what this is about tonight. It's about knives. Tonight I'm tying a box lanyard knot, or box knot, or some people call it a square knot lanyard for a knife. All right. So, anyways, we got 9 people watching. Okay, here's the knife. This is the knife I did for Big Jim. Why is my camera not focusing? So we're going to start this knot. I got about 3 feet of black and 3 feet of red. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring this red up here. Okay? And I'm going to go over to black. Right? Now this one here, I'm going to do the opposite. Okay? Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to take this one. It's going to go over this red one, over that one, and through here. Over this one, over that one, and under this one. Okay, now this one here, I'm going to do the same thing. Over these two, and under that one. Now, I'm going to draw these tight. And I'll get this up as far as I want it here. I want it fairly tight to the knife because it's going to act as an extended handle of the knife. Okay, so now you're looking at this knot here. I'm going to draw that tight, draw these tight till I get it. Like I said, I want it as close to the knife as possible. Which is about there. I don't think I can get it any tighter than that. That's the start of my weave. Okay. Now, see, I got that nice little start there. So now I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to go over the top, create a loop, and I'm going to pinch that, right? Now I'm going to take this one on the left and go over the top of that, pinch that. Now I'm going to take this one here, I'm going to come over the top of that, right? And I'll take this bottom one here and go through that loop I made there in the beginning, right? Pull that through, and I'll tighten these up. This is the start of my knot. See that there? Over and under, over and under. Tighten it up nice. There we go. Each one of these strands go in a different direction. Now before I started on that side, you always start with a strand that comes out. Or you can flip it this way and start with a strand that comes out, or just flip it back this way and go with a strand. So you always start with the strand that comes out. Make sure you got these nice and uniform the way you want them. And you see it there, see? Okay? It looks nice. Now, I'm going to take this strand here, or you can start here, it don't matter. I'm going to start here. And take this one, go over the top, make that loop, see? Pinch it, right? Now I'll take this one and go over that. Pinch it. I gotta start over, hold on. Still got that loop there. That was the first one. Second one. Third one, right? And then that last one goes over and then through that loop that we started with, we made. Okay? See that? Pull them all tight. I could put it in my vise, but I don't need to. It's going pretty good. You just got to get them tight. In the beginning, especially. Get a nice uniform knot. Same pattern, right? You can see the knots starting to form. Okay. Now I can start here or start here, it don't matter. Okay, I'm going to go over with this one. Create that loop. Right? Take this one over that. This one over that. Oop, did it wrong. Good. Okay. There, starting to form that knot. So I'm going to put that over, pinch it. Okay, there's my loop, right? Now I'm going to take this one and go over it. This one coming over that. And then this bottom one over that and through that loop I started with. There's my next one. Tighten it up. What did I do wrong here? Did something wrong here. There we go. You can tell if your knot's wrong if you don't have this pattern, over and under, over and under. So I don't have to hold the knife. I think I'll get my vise. I'll get rid of it. Only problem is, I put it in this vise. Yeah, I'll put it down as low as I can, I guess. Put the handle in it. Well, there ain't nothing I can do about it. It's what the weather and the computer decides to do. All right. You see that okay? Make my loop. Pinch that down. Bring this over. Pinch that down. The last one always goes over the third one and through that loop that you make. See? That's all you gotta remember. Pull them tight. Okay. This one here. Right. That one there. This one here. Now that bottom one always goes over the third one and through that loop you make. Pull it tight. Okay, you can see it starting to come up now. It's crucial to get these nice and tight, nice and straight. Okay, now this one goes over, that one goes over, this one goes over that one. Now again, this bottom over that third one you just brought over and through that loop. Hold it tight. Starting to understand it, folks? Yeah, you can see it better now, can't you? See, so this is essentially you're just creating this pattern all the way up it, over and under, over and under, over and under. You just got to know which one goes over what in a sequence. But the more you do this, the more you'll start remembering. Okay, I always start with the one facing me. You're creating that loop. That's that last loop that you go over. Okay. Now, one to the right here goes over that one. Right? This one goes over that. Wait. Do this over again. Create your loop. Right? The left one goes over that one. Pinch it. This one goes over that one. Pinch it. This bottom one goes over that one and through that loop. Pull it tight. Same thing over and over again. I'm going to keep going until I get that as long as I want it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 now. I'll probably go 5 or 6 more. Okay. Again, first you start with, make a loop. Pinch it. All right? Bring this one over. Wait. Right one. Bring that one over. Bring this one over. Pinch it. Take that bottom one now. Go over that third one you just brought over and through that loop again. Still going up. Okay. Over. Make that loop. Pinch it. All right. Over. Pinch it. Over. All right. Now this one goes over that third one you just came over with and through that loop. Same shit over and over again. Tighten it up nice. Oh, see, I did it wrong. I took the wrong one over. It's not coming straight up. You'll do that occasionally. It's supposed to come straight up. So to get that straight up, I needed to go over with that one first when I made my loop. Not that left one. So I made my loop, first one, right? Bring this one over. right? Bring this one over. Take this bottom one. Over this one and through that loop. There we go. Just pay attention you're not. Make sure they're not on an angle. What do I got going here? It's still not right. What the heck is going on here? Okay. I'm going to turn this. Go over. Create that loop. Right? Oh, this one goes over. Go over. Bring this one over. Nope. Yeah. Why am I? Okay, here we go. There we go. Now this left one. What is going on here? You know, I hate getting stumped like this. This is killing me here. Go over. Go over. Go over. Take this one, go over that and through that loop. I had a senior moment, folks. Sorry. There we go. You're all confused now. It's a matter of going in sequence, looping these over each other. You start with this one facing you. Then you got to think of the next one that goes over it. So you always make the loop with the one you start with. Over that. Okay. And you take this next one and go over it. You take the next one, go over it. See? You're pinching it every time. Then now you take this bottom one and go over that one and through that loop you made. And you tighten it up. You can tell when you're doing it wrong, because if you ain't making that over under all the way around it, something's wrong. The hardest thing about doing this knot is getting it started. But I'm not the only one that does this knot on YouTube, so if you want to practice your hand at it, I suggest you bring up tying a box knot or a square knot lanyard on YouTube. You'll see a better view of it than what I'm showing. See here? Okay, again, start with the one facing you. Go over, right? The next one over is the one to your right. If this one was here and not there on the left, it was on the right and the left, if it was on the right, I'd bring this left one over first, not the right one. Since this one's on the left, I'll bring the right one over first. Okay, bring that over. Then you bring the opposite over. Wait, I did that wrong. Go over, create your loop, right? Take the right one over like I did. Take the left one over. Take that bottom one. What am I doing here? See, it switches back and forth. No matter what, you got to start with this right one here. I'm going to try to bring this one, the left one over. Bring that back one over. Okay. Now the bottom one. Over and through that loop. It's switching back and forth. I'm just not remembering it. But you can see you're doing it right when they're stacking up right. Yeah, it's hard to explain. I mean, you do this in a groove, you know, it's a lot quicker and you don't have to explain. You just do it. See here, I won't explain, and I'll fly through it. I almost got it as long as I want it. I'll probably do this a few more times. But like I said, get this nice and tight. That way it makes that nice box uniform all the way up. Put this here, pinch it. Okay. This one here over the top there. Alright. This one here over the top there. Nope, I did that wrong. This one here. Okay, this one here. This one there. Bottom one. Over that third one. Through the loop. What's going on here? I did something wrong there. Man, I'm telling you what. This is throwing me for a loop. Pinch it. Pinch it. This one comes up. Alright. This one goes over. Alright. This one goes over. That's how I had it before. This one goes over and through the loop. That's right. Must not have been tightening it up right. Sometimes I confuse myself. It's not like I tie these every day. I probably do 3 or 4 of these a year. And if you don't do them every day, you forget them. Yeah, these are great for keychain fobs. I think I got them on my keychain, if I got my keychain here. Upstairs, but I got one of these on my actual keychain. They'd be great fobs for keychains. Something to grab onto. Square knot or box knot, they call it. Okay. Yeah, I'll do a couple more, I think. First one facing you, make the loop. Okay. And keep that pinch. Grab that bottom one. Go over the third one you just brought over, and through that loop you start. Pull it tight. See? Pull your knot nice and tight so it looks uniform and nice. If you don't get it tight, it'll start wandering on you. After you pull it tight, look at everything. Looks nice. Keep going. Make that loop, pinch it. Oh. Did I do that right? Nope. Like that. Oh. Take this over here. This one over here. Take that bottom one, not the top one, over the third one you just brought over and through that loop. Hold it tight. I think one more time ought to do it. Yeah, one more time. Get this nice and tight. Yeah, like I said, you can tell if you're doing it wrong when you look at it. Just look at it, you know what I mean? Would you look at that? Hey, just look at it. Make that loop. Okay. So the next one would be this one here. The next one would be this one here. And the trick to this, I can tell you right now. All right. I'll start this over. If you always use the one facing you, okay? When you do that, the next one, and this is the facing me is on the right. If it was on the left, I'd flip this one first, second. Since it's on the right, I'll flip the one on the right second. Okay? If this was on the left, I'd flip it, and then that one on the left would go over first. So that's how you differentiate that. Because when you're doing this is here, and I'll do one more to show you. See, this is here on the right. So I'll flip that, and then I'll bring the one on the right over it first. Okay? Then the one in the back, right? And then take that bottom one, go over that third one you just brought over through that loop. Okay, that was on the right side. The one I made the loop on when I started. It was on the right side, right? Now it's on the left, see, when I finish this. So that's what I've been not showing you, that you got to know each time you do this. I'll do one more. Okay, remember we were on the right, and then we flipped that 1 second from the right. Now that we're on the left, make your loop. You want to flip the one on the left second. Okay, got that? Uh-oh, my wound opened up. And get my DNA on here for Jim. All right, then your back one, right? Now you always take that bottom one, not the top one. Go over the third one you brought over and through that loop. Okay, I'll stop here. This is enough. I'm not going to do it one more time, but I'll start it and show you, and then I'll unwind it. Because that's long enough. Hell, I'll make one more. First, you want to get your knot nice and tight. And wipe your fingers from blood. All this knife, guys, we got an ample supply of Band-Aids in our shop, right? Okay. Tighten that knot up. That's what she said, Louie. Clean your finger. All right, I think that's nice and tight. Okay, I'm on the right now, see? When I start that loop and pinch it, the second one flipped over is the one on the right. If this was over here, and it alternates, see? Then if I was to make one more knot after this one, this would be on the left side. Then that means I would flip the one on the left first. Since it's on the right now, I make my loop, pinch it, and the second one over is the one on the right. And then after the second one, you always bring the back one. Okay? And then, like I said, don't never go with the top one. The bottom one goes over that third one that you just brought over from the back and through that loop you made. See here now? Now it's on the left side. So I'm not going to make another knot, but if I was, I would loop that first, and then the second one would be the one on the left. So when it's on the right, the second one is always the one on the right second. Now that it's on the left, make that loop. It's always the one on the left second. Whatever side you're starting on is the second one that's going to be drawn over. In this case, I'm on the left. Boom. The second one would be on the left. Right? Right? and then the next one was always the back. And now you always take that bottom one, go over that and through the loop. Pull it tight. That's how you do that, see? So that's enough. I got enough in it. That's more than long enough. Okay, now I'll tighten this up real nice. Barlow Jim must be sleeping, huh? Well, at least he's here for me to see it today. All right, now, sharp pair of scissors. I just cut one at a time, about 1/8 of an inch away from it, and heat it up. Melt it over. Do the next one. 1/8 an inch away. Melt it over. Next one. Melt it. Last one. There she is. Beautiful. You can take some red paint if you, red marker if you want, and color that in. And I just might do that. I don't like to burn it. That'll never come undone. That's fused to the other cords. So, but there it is. There's an extension of your handle in case you lose it. Whatever. But that is a done deal, folks. Ready to go to Big Jim. See, I got the red in there to match cherry wood, right? But yeah, isn't this grain beautiful? I mean, it's got like different paths of darkness coming through it. And then it's got kind of like a mahogany grain coming across. That's not scratches, that's like a mahogany grain almost in that cherry wood. And you can see it coming all the way down here. Then we got grain coming through. Then we got like some spalting coming across. It's crazy. Here you see a lot of that. Right here. It's kind of like a mahogany grain. Cherry, apple, you know, walnut, all your fruit-bearing trees always have the prettiest woods. Even hedge apple, right? Osage orange, it's called. Orange wood, different crazy directions. Everything's nice and tight. Everything will be uniform like that throughout the knot. See that? That's what you want. I did this one all in black. Mine's shorter. What? 1 knot shorter. My $10 knife from a garage sale. At the time, $105. This Kershaw Flash, a few years back, I found it at a garage sale for $10 in the box, brand new, never used. I've got both of them too. I got the green one and this one. I love the spring assist knives of Kershaw. I got lots of them. But yeah, that's it. I'm thinking though, maybe I should put now a little dangler there, huh? But he's got this where he wants the multi-clip here. He wants the horizontal carry it. Cross draw. This will clip onto the belt right there. Boom. These ulti clips will clip onto anything. Even your sweats. There should be, folks. Now if I get this ulti clip out of here. You're better off taking your belt apart. I actually got the inside of my pants with the belt. There we go. Okay. That's that. I'd like to tie Louis one on this, but I gotta sand it more. I gotta buff it and sand it. Man, I love this knife. Can I keep it, Louis? I actually love it. I think I'm gonna keep it. Leather rated around or wrapped around clip will work. I can, and I might just do that to save this ulti clip. Since he wants the cross draw, I can make a clip for this, or I might even have one. Would you look at that? I happen to have a few of these. I make them out of Kydex too if I don't have them. But I'm going to put this on and see how well it works. I got to get a screwdriver and some rubber bushings for it. Take this ulti clip off. You can get these on Amazon. I get them, most all my Kydex and gun holster materials I get from knifekits.com. So this is a Kydex sheath kit. I need a screwdriver. But actually I bought these on Amazon, I think. And they come from Gun Guy Gear. You can actually go to his website and order them too. GunGuyGear.com. GunGuyGear.com. And they come in like 3 days. You don't wait for these guys, man. They send something right away. But these are the rivets that I put the kydex together with. Two different sizes here. And then when I started, this was full. All your different size rubber bushings, you know, and your screws. So I don't really think he needs an ulti-clip on this thing. These are better for the pocket top, and they're more expensive. So his old fingers, it's more of a hassle for him to put on a ulti-clip than it is just to pop this right on the belt. See, this is kind of tough for older gentlemen. You don't know what? I'm a Fubos knife man. What's Fubos? Is that a brand? And then this too. It should work. Man, I think that I'll put a couple bushings on there. Some thick bushings. I think that would be perfect. Because I got this here. So I'm going to need some long screws. Do I have them? That's the question. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put this in here. This on here. This right there. Hopefully, I don't know, this is the longest one I got. Hopefully that'll work. If that screw's long enough, it should. I think it will. Ooh. Oh, dropped it. It ain't grabbing. Then I gotta go to a smaller bushing. These are too wide. That'll work. That's the front of the knife. I need to put that screw on the front. There we go. Come on, come on. Okay. Rubber spacer bushings. It'll give you a little more clearance between that and the sheath. Oop. Wrong side again. There we go. But yeah, you can get all these parts, like I said, on knifekits.com if you want one place to get stuff. Most of the time, I get all my stuff from knifekits.com. They're good people. I've been dealing with them for a few years now. They send you a beautiful sticker in the mail every time. They send you a wine voucher for 10% $10 off a bottle of wine. Pretty nice company. They send you a sticker, knifekit.com sticker, every time you order something. And it's a nice size too. Now what I'll do is I'll put some thread lock on this. But I'll crank this down about where I want it. Maybe a little too tight. You use these bushings, it's crucial that you put thread Loctite on it. See how that works. Again, it helps if you take your belt. There we go. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do here, I have no problem with the belt, but I think I'm going to modify this so when it goes on the belt, see that's not. Oh. Man, is that tight? What happened there? Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another rivet in here and bring this belt clip away from this bulk of the knife. So I'll get it right. That's an easy fix. It's too close to this bulky part, and it's not wanting to. I mean, it ain't going nowhere on the belt, but I don't like it. Bionic fingers? Yeah, you gotta have bionic fingers for them, sometimes for them, ulti clips. So, take this back apart. If I move it one over, it's going to be perfect. And see, they didn't, this is the stock sheath that I had to modify to fit this handle. But they didn't give me, they only gave me two of these at 3/4 of an inch apart. And that's what's Tech Lock compatible or Ulti-Clip compatible, see? 3/4 of an inch. But I'm going to have to drill another hole here. So I'll get a marker and mark this. We have to put a new rivet in it. I drilled the hole in the drill press already. Little makeshift anvil here. I got an extra hole in there, see? That'll work nice. Oh, I gotta get my hammer. I always use a brass hammer on all these metal tools. Because if you use a metal hammer, eventually this will just keep mushrooming and mushrooming. And if you don't want that to happen, get you a nice brass hammer. So, rivets in there now, I'll set it. There we go. Boom. Now I can put this bad boy back together. And I don't need as many spacers now. As big as spacers. So I can actually use these little guys. Yeah, you know what? I'm still going to go with these mediums. Because it'll give a little more space. It's still a little bit bulky, but not much. But that'll set this real nice against this side. There's one. This is much better than that. See that now? Now it's touching. That's perfect. And it gives enough space for the bolt to go in, no problem. But like I said, I'll still put Loctite on these. You don't have to, but if you use Kydex screws on any of your Kydex sheaths, if you're going to be out for a long adventure or something, check them before you go. Make sure they're tight. So that looks pretty nice. I'll put my belt back on. Oh yeah, that fits nicely on there now. Oh yeah. What do you think, folks? So you can even grab this. It's an extension of your hand, of the handle, actually. You know what I mean? But yeah, nice. Can't even really tell it's there. That's a throat slicer. Oh yeah. I think I'll wear it now until I give it to him. All right. Yeah, it fits pretty nice, Jerry. Fits real nice. A lot better than that Ulti clip. The Ulti clip kind of put it to the side. You know, it was kind of canting. You know, and with Jim's older fingers, you know, I mean, really, these are for the younger guys. You know, to tell you the truth. But you know, with this, all he's got to do is push up with his fingers behind it and pull it straight up. Comes right off, see? It's got that tab for pulling up on him, see? So for an older gentleman like Jim, that's perfect. Boom. So always got to think about that when you make stuff for people. Think about who's using it, how old they are. You know what I mean? Jim's a diabetic too, so his fingers ain't the greatest. Diabetics usually don't have a great circulation in any of their limbs. So it makes it harder for them to grasp and grab. And my wife, she's a diabetic, same thing. She ain't as strong as she used to be. But I don't drink either. I drink tea, ginger tea, cranberry juice, orange juice with pineapple and ginger. I usually have one diet soda a day. That's about it. And I drink two or three coffees throughout the day, and then I'll have a couple big glass of water in between in the afternoon, and then in the evening I'll have another big glass of water. I drink at least 32 ounces of water every day, no matter what I drink. But yeah, if you guys want a great resource for everything from and knifekits.com, they got knife kits. I mean, you can buy kits and put the knives together yourself. And then you can get any combination of handle material. If the kit don't have it, or even if it does, and you want a different material, if you got a bandsaw and you got a means of cutting out some micarta or whatever, you can buy whatever you want. Make your own knives from a kit. And they got all the different blades if you want to put them together. So I'll show you this sticker they give away. I gotta unplug everything. Great company though. There's the sticker right there, knifekits.com. You get the sticker every time you order something. I got like 10 of them. You know what I mean? I got them everywhere. I got them on my knife box. I don't have them over here. I got Deep South cutlery. I got my own Sabibi, Jedi Jim, Essie, Spyderco, Arizona EDC, SC Knife Monkey, and Big Jim Barlow Brigade. And then another Deep South cutlery. But anyways, yeah. Knifekits.com. You get a beautiful sticker with every order, and you'll get a bunch of them. And then they also send you with every order a big size Band-Aid in case you cut your fingers, and it's got this logo on the Band-Aid. It's pretty cool. Every order you get from them, you'll get a sticker with that. Sticker and a Band-Aid every time you order. And then, like I said, they give you a $10 voucher for a bottle of wine every time you order. So it's a cool company. And we know how we love our stickers, right? Yeah, Cooper, you got to get to know everybody here if you want to stick around. This is a knife community. It's not preschool, nothing like that. Not grade school. It's not even high school. These are adults here. And we give each other respect. We respect each other. And that's how you get respect back. Life ain't about what you know. It's about who you know, how many you know, and how many respect you. So most of the gentlemen in here got their own YouTube channels, and they're highly respected by the knife community. So you got to give respect to get respect. And we all respect each other, what we do. We love sharing our content with each other, and, this ain't no place for grade school children, so. By watching and learning, you'll learn lots. And I'm here to do just that. Share all my knowledge with you all, and make life easier for you with your knives and everything you do. Oh, this is Cooper. You're back again. Yeah, you're on vacation, Cooper. Spring break. You know, the other day I had like 8 minors show up at once. And you're only what? What'd you say? You're 12? 12 years old? I mean, this late you really shouldn't be up. Your mom should have you in bed. Your grandma, whoever it is. My grandfather used to tell me when I was your age, nobody that's up to any good is up past midnight. Nobody. And if you're out, you're up to no good. Outside, at the bars, running around, you're up to no good. Anybody that's any good's usually at home or in bed by midnight. So, and I told you, Coop, you got the same name as my nephew, but he's 16 years old and he throws a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Why? Because he loves baseball. He walks, talks, and eats baseball and football. He's going to be like Colt Kmet for the Chicago Bears. He could either go pro in football or baseball. In football, he's an offensive same position Colt Kmet plays, tight end. He catches everything you throw to him, everything. And then in baseball, he throws a 92-mile-an-hour fastball at 16. He's the fourth or fifth fastest throwing teenager in the state of Illinois right now. In a big competition, he took fourth place. Yeah, so you got to live, eat, and breathe what you do. Whether it's football, it's baseball. Mine was military. I was gun-ho in the military. So I was all about knives and guns and everything else before I even got in the military. I grew up hunting and fishing, and my whole career, my whole passion for the outdoors and knives, and it's always been there since I was a lot younger than you. But just listen and learn, pay attention. Don't type so much, don't talk too much, unless you got a legit question, because we don't want to make this the miners' hour. These guys are here to ask me questions and learn from me. Who ain't out in the strip clubs? I gave that up. I played football, basketball, baseball. Yeah, Arizona's very talented from what we've been talking about when it comes to baseball. Arizona most likely could have went professional if he would have chose to. But I think he chose to get a wife first and tie the knot and put all them dreams aside, right, Louis? But I played football in high school, and I had colleges looking at me. I could have went into college and played ball, and I was all gun-ho because I hold the Illinois State High School IHSA state record for block punts. I was a defensive nose guard and a defensive tackle. I averaged 12 tackles a game, 4 assists, and 2 sacks, and 1 block punt a game. I had 9 block punts in 8 games. And when I did that, I had every college around looking at me. Sorry, going in the military. I was gun-ho for the military. That's cool. I think my nephew hit 90 his freshman year. He was throwing 90 at the age of 14. He's 16 now. Broke 2 quarterbacks' legs. Nose guard, huh? Yeah. I was a nose guard freshman, sophomore year. And then my varsity coach wanted to put me on defensive end. So I was a defensive end my junior and senior year. And I still averaged 12 tackles a game, 2 sacks, 3 to 4 assists. That's cool, Coop. So, anyways, still with us, Jerry? Are you in timeout, Jerry? I'm 6'5", 325, and upset. I was 225, 6 foot, almost 6'5", 6'4", about 6'4.5", 225, and I was solid muscle in high school. Center field and pitcher, cool. I never pitched. I was a catcher in baseball, and I played third base. I did have an arm for throwing it across, and lots of times they put me in the outfield because I could throw it in beyond the pitcher from anywhere in the outfield. But I wasn't serious about baseball, you know. I mean, I played baseball and football since I was 5 years old till I got in the military, and I just lost interest in sports. Wanted to go gun home military. Defense and opposite scrimmage, and I busted through line and raped up my buddy, the quarterback, and caused his ankle to crack. Oh, that'll happen, man. That's part of the game. It's called football, right? You know, if his ankle cracked, he wasn't protecting him, himself well. I mean, you don't know as much in high school football until you get into college football. Cool. And then later on, I got back from the military. I joined men's softball, and I played in the Class 5A tournament softball. Went down to Quincy, Illinois, and played in state. We represented as Kankakee 2 team, and then there was Kankakee 1 team, which is next to Brabonus. That's where the Chicago Bears training camp used to be. So we represented them, and there's 140 teams that played. We played 14 straight games and lost the last 2. Every guy on our team could hit the softball over the fence. I mean, we were all home run hitters. And in the tournaments, we were only allowed 4 home runs a game. That's it. Or an inning. 4 home runs an inning. So after the 4th home run, it was an out. You couldn't hit a home run. And we lost twice out of 140 teams. We took 4th in the state, men's Class 5A softball. We were pretty damn good. You played softballs in your 20s? In 10A? Yeah? I seen them guys playing 1A, man. Holy shit, are they good. Unbelievable. Makes 5A and 10A look sick. I never played sponge ball. Was that the one like racquetball? I tried it. I used to play racquetball in the local health club. And I used to be a weight trainer. Yeah, I used to be a weight trainer. I trained guys how to lift weights in the local health club. A friend of mine owned the health club, so I had free range of the health club. Yeah. A 12-inch softball don't feel good when it comes crashing at your shins or your head. I wasn't really that good at wrestling. I was really good at martial arts, not wrestling. I had too long arms, and it was hard for me to keep myself upright on a mat. I think I wrestled one year, my freshman year, and that was it. So, I carried this bad boy today. I've got several of them. Camp King. So, Louis, the Endura. Let's talk about it. What do you got? That's a long blade, bro. Lock back. You sent me a pitch? Well, I have to look at it when I get off here. I'm going to send lots of things soon. Hopefully after tomorrow I get that money for that boat. But what you going to send me, Arizona? Or Justin? What are you sending me for them 2 knives? Send me pictures. I don't think I got any pictures of what you wanted to send me. I've got the 2 knives here waiting. It's on the table, the pile. Catch you all on the flip. Peace. All right, Brother Jerry. We'll see you. Thanks for stopping in, and be good or be good at it. We'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Peace. I'll see you Sunday. It's 140 here, 240 there, yeah. Well, that's kind of late for a lot of those older folks, you know. You're in your 30s and 40s, you can handle it better. But I'm just the night owl. I got up today at 2 o'clock. Went to bed at 5 and got up at 2 p.m. You sent me a knife, Saffron? I don't even recall seeing your name. What did you send me? How do I get the covers to my knives? What, the material for the handles when I make them? Remington bullet and a Baron Son for mantis. Okay, that's one knife. What are you sending me for the other one? For the mantis. Remington knife is 100, and it's unused in a box, right? That's $125 unused in a box. And the Baron Son's a $50 knife, right? So that's $175. You're still $50 short. For the mantis. Wait. Which 2 knives did you want? This one? That's a $225 knife. And this one here, the Chinese one, is that the one you wanted? Or did you want this other American one? This is the native. These two knives right here, $450 for both of these knives. That's what I paid for them. $450. These two here, I paid $300 for the two of them. These two here, $450. $300. Senhua gun. What are you talking about? Oh, the neck knife. Yeah, you wanted that neck knife of mine. That's $125. And then this one, this American, $125, $225. That's $375. So what you got for $375? Right, the neck knife. I remember now. I got it over here on the pile. So that's $225, $370, $350, $350 for both knives. What do you got compared to $350? You know, if I'm gonna trade these expensive knives, these Spydercos, I gotta get what I paid for them because they're worth every penny of it. Yeah, this is the Mannix too. I mean, no, not that one. This one here. I'll look it up online right now. I think it's still $225. $216 MSRP. And I'll be lenient with you. Since I used it a little bit, I mean there's no scratches on it. Things like new. 200. So 200 and 125 for the neck knife. So 325, not 350. The neck knife and the Mannix too. $200's a good deal on that knife, yeah. You're not gonna find one cheaper. I'll tell you that right now. And I actually paid, I think it was like $230 for this one, somewhere around there. This little guy was expensive too. The native. Man, you guys are trying to deplete me of my Spydercos. But I told you, I want traditional folders. I don't really care for these. I'm probably never going to buy more. I might get one more paramilitary 2 and maybe a paramilitary 3 from Spyderco, and that will be it. I won't ever buy any more Spydercos from them. So send me pictures for $325 worth of traditional folders. That bullet, Remington bullet, is about $125 unused in the box. If it's used and it doesn't have a box, it goes down to $75. That's the way it is. You buy a folding hunter from, say, Case, you're looking at a $175 knife without the box, without the paperwork, and slightly used, $75. Why would you want? Well, go, yeah, get the paramilitary 3. But you don't have a paramilitary 2 anymore. You done gave that away. You're getting these expensive knives from me. Don't be pawning them off and giving them to people, because you're going to regret it. Because now go buy another paramilitary 2. It's going to cost you 200 some compared to what you got it from me for. Didn't know if it was real. What? The paramilitary 2? It says it on the knife. Boulder, Colorado. S35VN. It doesn't get more real than that. I love CVV knives. I have many of them. Yeah, a friend of yours has it because he loaned you some money. You got to stop spending all your money on these knives and buy them only when you can afford them. Don't pawn off one to get some more and then have to go back and rebuy them back. You don't want to get in that, caught up in that trap, man. I only buy knives when I can afford it. You know, this ain't a race to see who's got the most the quickest. You know, I could care less. I've been collecting knives for 10 years. And I got close to 1,000, maybe a little more now. But it took me 10 years. What was $22? If you've seen a paramilitary 2 for $22 on eBay, you better run. You're not going to buy a paramilitary 2 unless it's some complete idiot selling it. And I highly doubt that, because on eBay they take advantage of a lot of people. No, it's not real. Only buy from your friends, and like I do, only buy from reputable knife dealer. You know what I mean? Somebody that deals with selling Spydercos, Benchmades, Microtechs. You know, don't ever buy them online from an unknown source. His friend sold him a fake Benchmade. D. Frank, K-Bar makes a good knife. Yeah, they do make a good knife. Nothing new. They was not good friends. Sold. Sold. I'd never buy a Benchmade or a Spyderco for $20, $22. Never. I'll run. No thanks. Unless I got it in hand and I can visually look at it and tell you right away if it's fake or not. $14.95, and this thing will do as good as this Manix 2 when it comes to cutting things. Okay, Reader Marinas has a question, and I never seen him in here ever before. Let's see what kind of question we come up with. Now, with with Microtech, I've watched all the programs on Microtech. I can look, even in a picture, I can look at a fake Microtech and tell you if it's fake or if it's real. Because I know the signs. I know every nut, screw, material, blade shape, configurations, date codes. I know everything about the Microtechs that Microtech puts on the knives, and I can spot a fake in a second. And it's the same thing with Spyderco. But I will not buy them online. I got a store down the road, 15 minutes from me, sells Spydercos. I can buy any Spyderco, any Benchmade, any Microtech, 15 minutes away. Oh, I can tell if it's fake. You put that knife in my hands and I'll tell you if it's fake. But in a picture online, not even going to bother. You think it's the same, but it's not. If you hold it in your hand, you can tell the quality of the components within the knife. If they're selling it for $22, they're cutting corners somewhere. And it's not going to be the same. Same as that Gozo. What Gozo? I don't have a Gozo. Is that like from the Bozo show or what? You mean that Gonzo? What about the Gonzo? This knife's better made than half of the U.S. market knives for 14 something. Now I can get Gonzo's exclusive knives for $225 with the S35VN and the S90V. If I want to pay $235 for one of the knives, and I might. Gonzo just don't make these. They make the high-end knives too. What a stupid question. That last question. See you later. How long does it take for a treaty girl? And I'm telling you, man. Let me compare this Gonzo knife to something. Right here, Civivi. What'd you pay for this, Luis? This is a better made knife than this. And this is what, $50, $65? This is $14.50. It's got a better steel than this. By far. It's got better edge geometry and cutting capabilities than this one. Believe it or not. They're both flat grind. This one doesn't have as much of a belly curve as this one, making this a lot faster to cut. And it's got the same exact edge retention. But this is a better steel than that. Don't get me wrong, I love my Civivis, man. I think if I buy any more modern folders, it's just going to be select ones. Like once in a while I might get another Spyderco. Something cool comes out, I might get it. But other than that, I want to concentrate on all the traditional folders now. I want to start getting the German made knives. You know, I want to start, Poker and Bulldog, and I want to get the Remingtons, and I'm going to be doing a lot of looking this summer. That's what I can't wait for, is garage selling. Man, $10, man. That's less than what I paid for this new. brand new in the box. I mean, I probably get 2 or 3 dozen knives a year just from garage sales at bottom dollar prices. Because most people don't collect, in your local neighborhoods like we do, and the shit just sits. So then they just end up getting rid of it. I got all kinds of Swiss Army knives. How about you? Here's a little keychain one that I leave laying around. But I love my Camp Kings, my scout knives, Boy Scout knives. I'm going to be buying a bunch of these this year. I got about a dozen of them already. But I love them. I want to get all the different years. Yeah, I seen your last video, Louis. No, it was your live today you were showing your Swiss Army knives. That's pretty cool. Did you open that one in the box yet? Man, this knife of Jim's fits in there real nice. Especially when I'm sitting. But I got to be up by noon today. I got several people coming to look at the boat. I probably got over 50 replies on Marketplace for that boat. It's just so overwhelming. I just can't answer, Mom. I'm like, I want to tell them all to be here at noon, and maybe 25 will show up, right? Get it into a bidding war. Who really wants this boat? The highest price takes it. Leopard wood on the handle. Leather and Kydex is a hybrid sheath. It's got some acorns on it and some oak leaves. This is my hand pounded stone wash finish. Leopard wood. Ain't that leopard wood pretty? And this is my style of finger choils. CKRT didn't come up with a style, I did. I love it. These two fingers fit in there nicely. Boom, boom. Little cleaver. Hand pounded. $125 somebody wants. Really, I should be $150 on this, but I'm not. Not to you, Justin. A regular sheath, just the Kydex, $125, but with the leather, completely wrapped in leather, and Kydex, that's an added feature. So this would be like $150. And no, I can't sell them at the stamp them out quick, sell them, throw them out, and sell them price of $40-some of CRKT. This is all handmade, every bit of it. And this is 1084 steel. Never come out of here. Cooper, I thought you had to go to bed, man. Did your mom call you? You snuck around her again, didn't you? Yeah, this is a nice knife. I hate to see it go, but I gotta see some knives. $325 for both knives. Show me what you got. And a start would be the bullet. New in the box, paperwork, 125. Could go as high as 150 or plus. So I'm giving you a value of 125. Depends on the knife. Just send me some pictures, that's all. When I get that bolt towed tomorrow, I'm going to send everything out to you. That's what I'm hoping for. These both will be getting a big package. You got to buy that bit for this. I get my gas tomorrow, I can heat treat these. But you got to get the extended bit for this. You can order them online. I got to heat treat this little guy yet. I'll have them all done this weekend if I get my gas, get my boat sold. And having 40 plus people wanting it, one of them's going to buy it. Yeah, I'll call you, but you still got to text me pictures. I got to see what you got. Yep, after the live, I'll call you. Yours may not be as big now. What do you mean? Oh, okay. So I'll look at the pictures again and see what you showed me. I'm sure we did. I'll go back and look at the messages. What you got for trade, Justin? You trying to make a deal now in Arizona or Louis? Man, my lower back, the psoriasis is killing me. Yeah. Oh, the three of us will get on a phone call after this and we'll show each other knives. You can show me what you got too, Louis. I might want to trade something with you. You want this native, right? No, Endura? It's got your name on it. I can't remember what I paid for this. This is Japanese made steel, so this one was a little more than 75. I think it was like 100 or something. 125. I'll look it up. But I won't trade it for its actual price less. I'll trade it for less. What, you want all my spider coats? I think Louis would be or Justin would be mad if I traded you this Mannix too. $50 all day. But for one of these things, I'll have to look at it. Let me see. Endura. I can't remember. I might have paid 75, $80 for it, something like that. Endura 4, FRN black. Endura 4. It's 136.50. See what blade steel they got. Let me see. Here's another sight for 136. Same exact knife, Endura 4. Yeah, this is the Endura 4. 136 I'm seeing everywhere online. It's not the original Spyderco Endura. It's the Endura 4. It's got Endura 4 right on the scale. Uh, okay. In this color, it's 126, so it's $10 less. So I'd have to trade something for at least $100 minimum for this knife, not $50. Yeah, 80 to 100. That's what I thought I paid. I got the receipt over there. I'll get it out. I keep all my receipts, but I might have paid over a little over 100 for this one. I can't remember. And you know what? I think I actually traded Rich at the knife store for something else for it. But I think it's worth $100 if it sells right now for 126 everywhere, not $50. France, parlez-vous français? Bonjour. Get rid of the fixed. What fixed? What fixed you got, Louis? Come on, let me know. Oh yeah, what's he want? Name one of them. Come on. I won't talk you out of them. They're not German-made fixed blades, are they? Because if they're case, I don't want it. If it's a buck, maybe. Who makes it? You don't have to tell me the name of the knife. Just tell me the company. Oh, the Terminator SP5000? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. What? I don't even see a knife popping up. Rosecraft from Dwayne. They made it for the Terminator movie. Oh, okay. Can worms open? What's up, Dwayne? Yeah, I'll get off there in a second. I'm having fun right now. I think I'll carry a different scout knife today. I think I'll carry this old Boy Scout knife today. Camillus, USA. Screwdriver's got a liner lock on it, but the liner lock don't want to stay down to actuate. Might have to take this bad boy apart, make a new liner lock for it. Something was ground off there, looks like. You have to polish it. A little bit of metal glow. So what are we doing here, guys? Don't know why I'm still up, but I have laughed my ass off. What was you laughing at, Dwayne? Get off live, hurry. You're in a hurry, ain't you? We waiting. Well, yeah, there ain't nobody here really to talk to right now, so. All right, Dwayne. We'll talk to you later. I'm going to get off here so I can talk to my boys. Dwayne's going to be in that call too, right? Oh, yeah, I'll call you. As soon as I'm done polishing this knife. All right, man. Peace.